I had what was maybe a very mild kind of. I've not got schizophrenia, right? But I have at times in my life had borderline, maybe paranoid, schizophrenic sort of thoughts, maybe like. And the most recent one, but no, in the same way that I had a kind of fucking panic, like fucking scared because there was a poster with two fucking sunflowers that I felt an evil presence coming for it. That one I've fucking mentioned, the flat I was staying in when I was 22, 23. Poster, just looking at it one day and just picture two sunflowers in a field. And I just sent evil fucking presence coming off it. And I got scared. I got scared because I felt I was losing my fucking mind. I felt it was going to harm me. It meant I had a consciousness and it meant me harm. I wasn't taking anything. I wasn't sleeping too much. Nothing at all. I think I just wasn't up to it. I didn't have a fucking job. I was just losing the plot. Something happened when I was in Ibiza there. Nothing that panicky, but what was it? We were sitting at this restaurant that was next to the sea, and it was all nice, the sun was all coming down. It wasn't like right up at like fucking Cafe Mambo and Mint, and it was San Antonio, but it was like this bit that was kind of near the hotel, but it was nice. We're sitting there and sort of sunset, and I was sitting here, Lynn was sitting opposite, and my son was sitting there to the side, and we were eating, right? So I was looking down, right? And there's like all these tables kind of about, and there's the beach was just sort of there, and there's people just sort of going about, doing holiday things and all that, right? And I was looking down, eating, right? And Lynn, I think, like, pushed her plate or moved her seat. I can't remember what it was that made this sound, but it was this kind of sound. Kind of, it was kind of like that. And without looking up, this instant thought popped into my fucking mind. That sounded like it actually came from her. It came from her mouth. But a sound that can't come from a human. Just this instant fucking thought. And I pictured looking up for the plate and seeing that she's got a fucking reptile face, like in V. I think it's because I was recently talking about fucking V. Because the sound sounded like a, and I just pictured this, right? I just had this kind of instant, without looking up. I just had this thought. That sounded like that. What was that fucking sound? That sounded like it came from her. A human can't make that sound. She's not a fucking human. I'm going to look up, and it's going to be a mad fucking reptile face. Not only that, and I thought I wasn't getting scared like I've had that kind of thought I've had in the past. I thought, in order for that to happen, like if that was this is all just like that happened in a fucking instant. I thought, in order for that to happen, for her to reveal herself, why would she do that? Everybody's in on it. Everybody's in on it. I'm going to look up, and everybody's in on it. My son, everybody on that whole fucking beach, everybody on the road there, everybody at the hotel, this whole fucking thing is fake and always has been since day one. Like Truman Show stuff. They're all fucking aliens or reptiles or something else. The whole world hasn't been how I thought it was. And now they've decided this is when we reveal it. Why? I don't know. This is when they've decided this is when they're going to get the buzz. This is where they're going to get the buzz out of it. You know, the kick, the thrill out of seeing my fucking reaction. Just to ruin the holiday. When I was looking down at the food, I heard the so fuck is that? Sound like it came full in. Or imagine she's a fucking like a alien or reptile or something like that. And then it led me to fucking imagine this. So I wasn't like this. Oh my god, don't look up. But I didn't look up, and I thought that'd be fucking funny. That, I mean, it wouldn't be funny. It'd be fucking terrifying. And I just thought, imagine you looked up. You know, you looked up right now, and everybody's looking at you. And I just went like that, and everything was fine. But it's the closest I've had to one of the kind of paranoid, schizophrenic sort of feelings. The last one was in Dublin when I was on stage. I was about to go on stage in my book tour, and they said, you're on in a minute. And then they went, actually, it's just going to be another 5 minutes if you're all right with that. I went, oh, right. And then I didn't go on stage. And then that was enough for basically, no voice, no a clear voice, no like actual schizophrenia, but a consciousness in my mind that sometimes fucking pops up. A lot of the times pops up my head. Another one going like that, I'm going to ruin this for you. It's me again. I'm going to ruin this for you. When you're on stage, I'm going to be in your ear going, la 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 la, ah ha ha, I'm going to put you off. You're not going to be able to concentrate. Everything's going to be fucked. You won't be able to read. You won't be able to think. I'm going to be in your head, badgering you. What you going to do? What you going to do? And I had to say to myself, I've told this story before, but I had to say to myself, like 5 minutes before I go on stage, I had to say to my fucking self, please gonna know. I actually had to say to that fucking part of my mind, please don't. Like, I kind of like fucking begging. And then it wasn't going away. And I thought to myself, just go out and look people in the eyes. You go out, you look people in the eyes, and you're leaping into them. You're putting your fucking you're with them. I'm not in my head. Thinking about all that. It's me against them. Look them right in the eyes and connect with them. Everybody down the front. Look at them. Get some fucking smiles. See their faces. And then when I came out and did that, everything just wiped it all away. It was all fucking fine. But that, the Ibiza thing, it was just a very mild thing. It was no fear in it at all. Nothing like that. But it's funny how you can have a mind like that isn't. I mean, if you've got paranoid schizophrenia, my heart goes fucking out to you, because I've only had the mildest of mildest brushes with something that probably isn't even the same league as that, but I kind of, like reacting to something, thinking something, getting troubled by something that isn't fucking real. That isn't fucking real. Mind you, the voice in my head, consciousness, that's fucking real. That's as real as just basically experiencing it. A thought is real. Honestly, a lot of times I go like that. See if I'm lying in bed and I'm having a think about something, I go like that. Right, let me see. What are the 3 ways I can... Imagine I'm trying to make something. I'm thinking, you could go about doing that. Or you can... And then I might just sort of get bored. But sometimes I'm trying to go through like a list of stuff and I can feel this other fucking like thing come up almost going like that. What's this you're thinking about? What's going on here then? Then you get that. Like just some other part of your mind going, what's going on here then? What's this? You're like, right. So number 3, try and do that. I'm here now. I'm here now. And like, I mean, to the extent you're like almost like that, just gonna fuck off for a wee bit. No, I'm not fucking off. Another part of you. It's like the voice that you're thinking to yourself, and another part of you going like, I don't think so. I'm not sure you should do that. Are you sure that's a good idea? It's almost like you need a part of you that breaks off. A schism that breaks off to challenge the main part of you or whatever. To go like that. How are you going to do that though? That's not going to work. It'll be fine. I don't think you should, it's not just the one voice, something kind of split apart. And then it almost is like a consciousness, just as much as you're in, really. And why not, to quote Barry Norman? And why not? Well, fuck it, let's run 2. Let's get 2 consciouses running. Your main one and a wee mini one, just to sort of test the main one. And sometimes you kind of switch the bastard fucking thing off. It's all part of a it's all part of the main thing, but I don't see why you couldn't have this other fucking part of you that's helpful, and that it doesn't let you get too cocky or too confident. But then there's times you're like going to just fuck off. Maybe for some people it's a bit louder or a bit more present, a bit more persistent. You can sit there and think for ages and go, right, do that. Just this other part, you go like that. Nah. Like, no, I want to do this, and I'm doing it, and I'm thinking, and I'm enjoying it. One 5 9 2 6 3 2 5 6 9. I've honestly had sort of conversations on my head like, we're working. It's not a loud voice. It's just a voice that's kind of the same as mine, internal monologue, right? It's not like actual schizophrenia, I'm pretty sure. It's not like a very clear fucking voice telling me things, telling me that I better do this, or, you better fucking do this, or I ought to get, that. It's this thing that pops up now and again. I've had conversations where, kind of going like that, we're together, we're the same mind, trying to get the same thing. We want the same thing. Let's work together. I've said to myself, what is it you want? What do you want? Other times I get interrupted, there's something going like that. A kind of interruption. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to let it happen. Fuck it. You know what? You're right. Fuck it. Don't care. Don't care. I've thought to myself, what if this sort of pain in the arse voice that pops up in my head sometimes? So I go, Larry, you take care then. On you go. It's all yours. And I've thought to myself, I don't want to run this show. I just want to be sitting here, just going like that. Like a demon. Because it's funnier. I don't want to run the show. That's boring. A lot of admin. I just want to be here criticising you or interrupting you or something like that. I think what I need to do is go like that. Right, listen. Let's work together if I get interrupted. How about I come up with a really evil plan? You're not going to try and fuck that up, are you? Because you're evil. You want this to happen, surely. I think I got away with it with the skin of my teeth. I'm sure it would have taken us a wee nudge here or a wee nudge there in my head when there was a few fucking cells or whatever. And I'd be absolutely fucking away with it. Antipsychotics are a rough med. What are they, if anybody's on them, do they make you a wee bit kind of like fucking sleepy, big weight gain, non-thinking, sort of tired, just having to switch your mind off basically to a certain extent? Hungry and tired, less dopamine. It's quite surprising that we're no all off a fucking nut, considering how complicated the fucking mind is. A labyrinth. An absolute fucking labyrinth. That's why people have beliefs. I've got beliefs. I've got two. Anybody know what they are? Bantering fucking memes.